It's me, it's me, it's me. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I can hear you.
All right, cool. I don't
Hey.
know what's going on with my regular profile, y'all. I might be in Instagram jail or something. Foolishness.
They don't want us to be great because they know we about to get into this Hocus Pocus. That this movie was for the look. Millennials been waiting on this movie for years. A movie we never thought we were gonna get. Actually, we never even thought Hocus Pocus 2. So we got to have like a lot of nostalgia. Let me turn my volume up. A lot of nostalgia with this. Um, so I was excited to watch it. Before we get into it, I told y'all to grab a drink. Um, so I
Oh,
got
yeah, I
my
know.
which way to the wine glass,
She
and it got a
always
little
drinking wine.
yes. So
Now,
had to do a little
I
something, something.
posted a whole cocktail today, and she drinking wine. But I'm going to make y'all this cocktail because I posted it and I told y'all I would.
That's what
Um,
I'm talking about.
yeah, but for the sake of time, we are all measured up and ready to go. So this cocktail is in our Facebook group already. It's the
Hmm.
Hocus Pocus, of course, because we watched the movie. Or you might see it online as the Amok Amok Amok. It's both names, depends on who made it. But for this cocktail, you need orange juice, you need blue curacao, you need gold rum, gold, not white, gold.
Mm.
And you need apple brandy, which old folks will call it applejack. Y'all, I could not find old school applejack. So I have this Hartley's brandy, apple brandy. I'm gonna try this. This first time I had that. But anyway, and then you need pineapple juice, which I'm not gonna bring my whole jug over here, but I got my pineapple juice poured up. For the sake of this cocktail, we got my glass all ready to go. We got my ice all ready to go. I'm gonna give y'all these measurements right quick.
See y'all getting a live cocktail today. So if you've seen the ingredients, y'all, she's
I've been
showing you how to do it step by
living.
step. So you can
Cause
get
I've
you a
been
little hocus pocus
living.
today.
Right. Okay, so you got your 3 ounces of orange juice, boom. 3 ounces of pineapple juice, boom. That damn near filled my glass there. You got 2 ounces of your apple jack or your apple brandy. Ooh, I should have opened this before I got to y'all, huh? Yeah, let's be real.
If one would have
Um,
apple crown, would that suffice?
hey, we gonna make it do what it do today. I agree with the apple crown. I was trying to be that's good creation right there. I was trying to be specific to somebody else who created this drink before me. Y'all know I'm so mad about that. Okay, and then you need also 2 ounces of your gold rum, which all I got is 2 ounces, baby. So we emptying this bottle. It's gone.
This hocus pocus look like this might kind of put you down a little bit.
It's a midday drink. You're fine. And then you got 1 ounce of blue curacao. Throw that
Oh,
in there.
oh.
Now, y'all know it's a Halloween cocktail, so of course we want it to be green, and that is what the blue curacao does for this. And then there's a little bit more razzle dazzle on this that y'all don't have to do, but the recipe calls for a little shimmer. Now, this shimmer powder you can get at like cake supply shops. You can get it a
This
couple different
edible
places
shimmer?
online. Edible glitter, yes, Lord, that's what that is. It just make the drink pretty. That's all. But you
Okay.
just a little bit in there before you shake it up. So when you shake it, it mixes well. I'm gonna stir it down a little bit. Um, and then you're gonna shake. You're gonna get your cocktail shaker like always. Give it a good shake. As y'all can see, my colors changing.
Ooh, I like that.
And since it is a hocus pocus potion, y'all, we're gonna see if I can't get it in my potion cup today. Let's see what we got for you. I'm pouring it up. Y'all can't see me pouring, but I'm pouring.
Yeah, look what surprise cup we got. I got my little which way to the
Hey, we
wine
got my
glass.
potion glass. Yes, we got potion glass, girl. Yes. And we ready to go. That's it. You
That's
done.
it. We ready. We ready. We hope y'all ready to get
I done
into
shook
this.
my camera away. Hold on. Here we go. My bad, y'all.
Oh, that looks good. I gotta make though. I
Potion.
want the other one that the what was the one you posted yesterday? That looked like that's good.
Yesterday. What we had yesterday? Y'all, I've been looking at cocktails for days.
It looked like a
Um,
ghost or something. It was
Oh, the
white.
ghost stick. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, that one's good. That Godiva white chocolate liqueur. That's
See, I
that's
ain't never.
that's
Where
so
you
good
get
because
that
it ain't
from?
right.
Where you get that?
Anybody liquor store. It ain't no cheap bottle. But they
Mm,
do make the little ones if you want to just get the little one for that concept.
mm.
But that Godiva liqueur, it be hitting.
Oh, thank you, thank you. I'm gonna get
So
that.
yes, anyway,
So yes,
cocktail ready.
y'all got your drink. We gonna get right in. So the first Hocus Pocus was made in what, 93?
93.
93.
93.
And it is 20, almost the end of 2022.
Man,
And
we
we got
aging.
a sequel all these years later. And before we even get into the story plot and character, all that, I just want to say it was still just as colorful. I think the costumes were really good for the Sanders and sisters to be
All come back.
reappearing after all this time. They look
It
good.
still look good.
They
It
look
still look
good.
good.
Hmm.
They did.
So I'm just like, okay, I got to give them their props on that. They did really really good. Um, so the story starts. They're telling a backstory of when the witches were children and how they got
And I thought that was
banished.
dope.
They got banished from Salem, but then they came back and pretty much banished everybody else that was there. Like, y'all ain't finna kick us out of our home, that kind of thing. And we got a little backstory on Winnie's boo, or in his words, that ain't my boo. We just have a little something, something in the
Girl.
graveyard. That ain't my that. He ain't claiming her at all, y'all.
But Butcherson been saying that. Ain't that his name?
Uh, he,
Billy Butcherson.
he
He been
said
saying that
he
he
said
ain't
it's
blue.
been centuries. Y'all stop. Y'all need to stop telling people these
I
stories
mean, but
that
he was with both the sisters, so he was
moving and he
he
out here
was
moving and shaking. He said, "Don't be trying." He
moving and
said
shaking.
he was he might have been a little player back in the 16th century, and
They
he don't.
shared a kiss. He was his soulmate.
So I really and I like that he was there also. But the new telling of the story is that, in which I got upset. I think they need to be a little bit more upset at him. I can't think of his name. I should have wrote it down.
Sam.
But the guy, yeah, the
Sam.
guy
The black guy.
yep, who owns the I call them
The
crystal
shop.
shops. I call them little crystal shop, holistic shops, apothecary. He set them up.
Set him up for an
Everything was
antidote.
intentional. He didn't give them that candle by accident. He set them up because the main character starts with like a kind of like a group of teenage girls, and every year on Halloween they have this little do a little ritual, and they have a little craft moment.
Cause it's the girl's birthday. Cause it's the girl's birthday.
They
The
go,
main character. What's her name?
yes,
Yeah. Becca.
they
Becca.
mhm. So they go in the woods or whatever, or they find them a little spot and do some little spells and stuff. Not that they be doing anything because they've never like conjured anything. They just do it. They do it for fun because they don't know, they're not witches.
Cause they live
So
in Salem.
yeah, they just feel like that's just the thing to do, and everybody in the town kind of knows that this is their tradition. And so the guy who owns the shop, he set them up by giving them that black flame candle. And I didn't know at the beginning it was intentional, but then when
I
they
didn't
went back
either.
and met up with him, he was just like, "Oh yeah, because I couldn't light it, you know what I'm saying?" And they was like, "Why you couldn't light it?" He was like, "It's not gonna work or whatever." And it's like, you know,
Listen, Disney was trying to be slick on that one, and I giggled because they always got the memes about how Disney be sliding stuff in there. That was real cute because on their version like the candle, but Billy said he ain't the one.
he said it ain't
Um,
me, dog. I can't. It ain't gonna work for me. I'm just like, you ain't even got to tell us all this, but okay. So you set them girls up and then put them out there like, oh, they ain't dating nobody. They can go ahead and light this candle. I would have been like,
Listen, but he made me mad. He was my least favorite character this whole movie
mm-hmm,
because what was the point? Like, oh, I mean, they gave us his backstory. He was there back in the gap when they
mm-hmm.
came to 29 years ago, and he thought they was amazing flying through the sky. But sir, you know the story. So why did you think bringing him back was gonna do anything for you? Uh, he made me mad. And
Exactly.
then he
And then
played
took
Billy.
Buddy head. I'm just
Played
like,
Billy.
he
I ain't
did
like that
play
either.
him. I'm like, Billy been my dog since the first movie. Like, he don't even be out here hurting people. He just be doing his thing. And so, exactly, you set the girls up, you set Billy up. You know, if anybody, if any soul they should have taken, they should have took his ass.
Well, he was too old. He was too old. They probably would have reversed the spell instead of youth. They would have got old.
They should have
And
did
I'm
something with
telling
him. He did not deserve to make it to the end of the movie because he got on my nerves. But yeah, so the backstory is they light this candle unknowingly, although they were set up, because he wanted to bring the Sanderson sisters back.
you.
And then they did, by accident. And of course, when they come back, they want the same thing. They're like, we got to get the souls of these children so we could stay young. Um, and so there goes their quest, to go on their mission, their spell, their mission. And let me tell you, the most nostalgic moment is when they all came back out and they were just like, "Where is my book?" And she had to call her book. And then
Wow.
wait a minute, and then but he had the book in the shop too, strapped down. I
Listen,
was like,
listen,
this
strapped
man
down
is
because he knew the
something
book be
else.
trying to get away. But he killed me when he got excited. You awake? Oh my buddy. Sir, put that book back in the case. He in the case for a reason. Uh but no, I think my favorite part, since we talking nostalgia, was definitely the fair, the scene at the fair where they get on stage for the competition as the originals, which tickled me. Cause am I the only one that thought that was a drag contest? All them folks
I
thought that
think
was drag, right?
right, and
Yeah,
but it was like hilarious because they're like watching people
be amazed and
play
by them.
them.
Yeah,
Yes, they're like standing next to people that are like playing like them. Like they don't really realize how immortalized that they are. And
right.
that so it's somebody that there's people, always trying to dress up them, emulate them, all that kind of thing. So that was kind of funny, to see that too. I love that scene as well, that they got a chance to take the stage and sing and dance, again. So we got our fun song of the movie as well. I love
Right,
that
because
fun part of the
that
movie.
put me right on back to I put a spell on you, because they were at a
Hmm.
with a ball in the first movie when they did it, some kind of town gathering at the school, and this time
It was a
the
Halloween
fair.
party.
And
Hmm.
I love that Disney put that chant back into the song. I don't know if everybody caught that, but the same little Issa,
Hmm.
something Issa pie up and die, whatever they be saying, they put
Yes.
that in the second movie too. I thought that was real
Yeah.
cute. That was a cute little
Hmm.
nostalgic moment from Disney. But that was probably my favorite part of the movie with the
I
flash mob. The mayor was confused. Was this a flash mob? No, sir, it's not a flash mob. They coming for you,
possess like it's a possession.
sir. They was coming for you, and all he wanted was a caramel apple, honey.
Wait, first of all, when he was talking about them caramel apples, I was like, I sure wish I had one
Listen,
right about now. He talked about caramel. I was like, you know what? That'll be good right about this time of year.
foolishness,
You right.
foolishness.
Right. And he's just
Oh,
so clueless about what's going on. Just so clueless. Like, just go on and let him take you, big dog. Just
I wonder. That's one thing I did wonder. I wonder if his history, like, since he is a descendant of Reverend Trask, who is the one who banned him from town, or well, was trying to get them to marry, oh boy, or take them away. I wonder if the mayor knew his family history like that, like if he was prepared that one day they may come back for
come
you, my
back.
boy, because these your people. Like they didn't really hint
Mm.
at if that's something that they shared amongst their family or
Hmm.
not. Like y'all the reasons the Sanders sisters are who they are. But I I like that they gave us that lineage throughout Salem, because Salem got deep, they got deep history anyway, so that was right on par for
Yeah.
that town
Yeah.
and that city.
Right. That really did. So exactly because I'm like, you would think that he would be better prepared if he
Right.
would have known what
That's what
his
I'm
history
saying.
was, because he was just
They
a
didn't
little
need to
like
be
naive. He don't know what's going on. He just out here doing whatever. Um,
right. They need
so
to
they
be an
might
urban legend.
exactly that it needs to be told, and it needs to be known that that's like
Oh, there you go. But Oh, I'm looking like, where'd she go?
I'm here.
uh,
Um,
so
what else? Characters. What characters did you kind of like or resonate with? Because we know the one that we didn't like.
right. We hated Sam. Um, I mean, I've always been a Bette Midler in my heart, so I'm Winnie all day long. Sanderson sisters, I need power. I don't care about nothing else. Give me the power.
Hmm.
She's always been my favorite. As far as the girls go, I think that they did really good with that main character, Becca. You know, she had the role with the one friend who was pulling away and they didn't know why and the girl didn't realize that she was pulling away. So that was on par for what you call teenage angst all the time in these movies.
It's always
It was
in
the
friend
right amount of
circles.
teenage angst.
Yes, actually,
Um,
I liked the sister with the glasses more. I feel like she was like a good, sensible person in this. Like,
Izzy.
mm-hmm, I liked her.
Mhm.
Um, she was the right amount of, I think we need to be scared and get out of here. Um, old girl got a boo now, so you know how people be acting when they get a little boo thing. So,
Right.
like, I know we want to kick you and stuff with her, but you know how people, and that's the part of like growing up that you have to read,
Yes.
especially like, listen, like girls in friend groups and stuff. We know we can be like thick as thieves as we're little, but soon as we start getting older and people start getting boyfriends and stuff, they want to go over there.
It's true.
So so
And
you got
that
to kind of,
boyfriend pissed me off.
first of all, he was the
The dumbest box of rocks. And
I
he was like, I
said
don't
he
make
ain't.
fun of you. I just say that you're weird out loud when
I
I'm
was
talking
like,
to him.
girl, you leaving your friends for him and he's slow.
Girl, he told my nerves up. Uh,
I said he a little slow. And then I'm just like, first of all, if you, I know he got some other friends or some jock friends. Like, why you couldn't tell him and his homies to like, let's grab my friends and let's all hang out together? Like, what is this? Like, that's what I was looking for, because a lot of times it's just like, oh, my boyfriend's friends and let's all do that. Like, no, like she was just like, I got a boyfriend. I'm gonna go over here. Y'all can be over there. Like, what kind of friend is this?
Not the
And he's
comments,
special.
honey.
Get out of this Instagram post.
Not reminiscing on the elementary school. Listen,
Excuse me, y'all. One of
you got
my
quiet under the comments.
exactly fifth wall teammates likes to remind me. This is how long we've known each other. Likes to remind me of my friend group here things that happened way back in fifth grade, and I don't know how he remembers this way more than I do.
It'd be like that.
So if anybody know about friend group stuff, it would be me. Let him tell it. But I
Yeah,
did like the middle sister. I think she was Miss Sensible. She was me in the
she
movie.
was.
Hmm.
I could see that. I could see that. What else? So we got the good. Was there any bad for you? Cause I don't necessarily think there was any bad. It was just y'all could have did better.
Yeah, like you said, maybe just knowing that the dad knew his history. I would have liked to see more of. Maybe I feel like they could have did maybe some flashback scenes of the friends, like shown like a, because it's just like we just got the story of they just they not as close as they were, but like did they drift apart slowly or was there like a big falling out?
Look at the director in you wanting to give us some insight.
You know, like a back
The
scene and been
kids
like,
don't
I
need
don't
that
want,
though.
like I don't want to be friends with y'all anymore. I don't want to do witchy things anymore with my friends. You know.
What
And then it's like,
they had that
boom, we
one
ain't
little
talking no
scene where
more.
one old girl was like she didn't realize they had drifted apart.
Mm. Cause they were just like all like, I don't know if she gonna be cool with us now that she got a friend and he act like he don't like witches, or how some people be like, well, since she's with this person and he's scared of witches, maybe she don't want to do witchy things anymore. That kind of thing. Like just
Right.
a little bit more to. I feel like I wanted more tension with them. It was more awkwardness. I wanted more like tension, like what. What was the thing that made it been like, I don't care if we friends or not?
I mean, but Becca was giving that energy because she was me all day long. She was like, I don't know why that girl asking me. Like, she don't know what we do every year from our birthday. Like, that's me. I'm on that. Like, don't ask me stupid questions. Play stupid games and get stupid prizes. Understood that.
Mm. So I
Mm.
think that was it. I wanted something more there. Um, the cat Salem,
The cat was not Salem. The
not
cat was
Salem.
Cobweb.
What? I'm thinking about Sabrina. I'm talking about the cat Salem.
Because, you know what? And it's funny because when growing up, I thought that the original cat was named Zachary Binks. Zachary Binks. I always thought he was the same cat that they used
Mm,
for Salem because they look so much alike when they do all the
mm,
little animatronic shit. But
mm-hmm.
this cat was not a talking cat. We did not get a talking cat in this one.
I, I,
But he was
I,
clever.
mm-hmm.
You could tell he understood what was going on. But I think his name was Cobweb or something like that. Something random.
Yes. I wish I would have seen a little bit more of the black cat. Um,
I don't like Sam's storyline. I mean, I know we said we don't like him,
oh yeah, I
but I
don't.
also
I
didn't
don't.
like. I don't think that it made like it was like a side story that we could have done without.
Because I thought his place was gonna be like, remember old girl in the craft that owned the apothecary. I mean, if he would have just stayed in his lane at his crystal shop, I would have been cool. Like, let them come to you for their needs. Like, let's come to him when we need information. Let's come to him for help. He might understand these things. He knows Salem
Right,
history
right.
really, really well. Bit of a
I
historian
thought that's
as
was going to
well.
be who he was. Yeah,
And
yeah.
I thought he would have been their point of they're a good resource. And instead of being a resource, he in there causing all the trouble.
Right. So I ain't
So
like
I
that.
don't. I, he got me upset the whole. That's why I think if anything, I wanted something bad.
I mean, I wholeheartedly thought the Sanderson sisters was going to end him, but it didn't work out that way.
I wanted something really bad to happen to him because I didn't like the way he was moving, y'all. I didn't like the way he was moving. Okay, that just it wasn't some he. Okay, here's the point though. I do want to bring up. So I seen something because sometimes people on Facebook be like real extra and they got to spark controversy. But they were saying Disney is teaching children witchcraft because they had the girls
We're
in
not
there
talking about that. We're
buying
not talking about that.
crystals and smudge things, and I was just like, if y'all don't get out of here with all that.
Let me tell you why that's funny to me, and I'm not gonna talk about this, but I'm gonna mention it because I saw it this morning right next to this Disney post. But why y'all done put Disney up here bringing back witchcraft for children? Then y'all done put Juanita Bynum up here talking about look at her doing witchcraft on her altar. Can we all agree that it's different levels to witchcraft and it ain't all equal and everything is not technically witchcraft? There are spiritual religions that use some of these techniques. Like I was so sick of the post this morning. I just kept scrolling because I usually waste time like responding and putting my two
Me
cents
too.
in. I can't do
I
it with
scroll.
y'all
I
today.
did good too.
I
I
can't do it
did
with y'all
good.
today.
I scrolled past it too.
Cause
I looked at it and I said, I'm not doing this with y'all. I'm not doing it. Let
people are sensitive.
let people enjoy things. Let people enjoy things.
I'm gonna tell y'all, I ain't got enough followers for y'all to cancel me, so I'm gonna stay out of it.
Let people enjoy things. Let children have their it's Halloween. We know it's a Disney movie. It's pretend. But
I like how she said that. It's pretend.
so let children enjoy their holidays and have
And
fun.
while we
But it
talking about it, let us 30-year-old women enjoy our nostalgia. Because if I see one more grown man complaining about us gonna be in the house watching Hocus Pocus this weekend instead of doing something with y'all, watching football or something, I'm gonna have some feelings about it. Because yes, I sat on my couch on Friday night and watched Hocus Pocus 2 instead of going to the club. But then y'all gonna be complaining about is she not a homebody? I don't want her. Well, I was a homebody watching Hocus Pocus, okay? Let us
Exactly.
have that. It
My
was
husband
not
was in
for
the
the
living
kids.
room watching football. I had my bowl. I had fixed me a big old bowl of popcorn and snacks. I had Sour Patch Kids and everything. I was in here just getting my life.
Because it wasn't for the kids. It was for us.
It was for the millennials. It was for the
It was
millennials.
for us.
Okay. I
We was
enjoyed it.
8
I
and
think
9 and 93.
exactly. I enjoyed it. I thought it was a fun movie. I thought it was
It
a
was
really
good.
fun movie. I thought it was a nice,
For
cute,
sequels, it was definitely
happy
very good.
Halloween. Have a good Halloween, fun movie. They even put it in, the times that children of today could enjoy it and know what was going on. It had the bright colors. It had the singing and the dancing, and I just love how
Which
animated the
which your
sisters
nemesis
are.
did like.
See,
Your nemesis
hmm
did sit still for the singing and the dancing.
see,
If
mine's gonna sit
y'all
still
don't
because we're gonna
already
watch
know,
it again. We're gonna watch
I
it
am.
again
I started to this
because I'm
morning,
gonna
but I
watch
was
it
too
while I comb
tired.
her hair. I said, you know what? We going because she was just like, I want to watch Hocus Pocus too because I waited for her to go to bed. I needed to watch it in peace one time. I said we can watch it together while I comb your hair. So I'm gonna watch it again today.
Not you depriving the child of the Hocus Pocus for the
I had to
first
get my own
watch. That's
watching.
so.
I had to watch one time by myself. She can jump on in a second.
I watched mine with the boys. I watched both boys actually. I'm gonna put him out there. My oldest is 15, and he sat on this couch and watched it with me. I don't know if he was bored or what, but he definitely came in here and sat on down. So
See, so let us know your thoughts. Did you guys enjoy it? Did you enjoy the backstory? Did you enjoy the plot of this movie? Did you enjoy the moral of the story at the end of it, which was really about friendship and sisterhood
and
and
bonding,
bonding, being team players, knowing how important it is to have each other at the end of the day? I
always
think
and
that was
everything.
a yes, a good message in the end was that, sometimes things are just better together with your crew, being with your crew. And did y'all enjoy that part? Did you like the new songs? What was it? The One Way or Another.
Oh,
I'm gonna fight
one
you.
way or another. Girl, they
hmm
love that song. They be playing the mess out of that new Disney movies, but it works. It works.
So exactly. So did you guys like the singing? Your favorite characters? Did y'all not like Sam? Like we didn't like him because we was not feeling him. Was there anybody else you guys wasn't feeling that we didn't go over any other
Oh,
stories?
I was gonna say, I also like that they kept like giving us those throwbacks to the first one, because I don't know if nobody else
hmm
caught this, but when they left the was it Walgreens, they was in when they left the Walgreens and they were flying away. She was like, "Amok, amok, amok, amok," and I was like, "Yes, we running amok again."
Yes.
So, I'm sorry, but
hmm
yeah, anything y'all loved, anything y'all hated, let us know in the comments, in the DMs, in the Facebook group,
Yes, because we're gonna
everywhere.
be posting this. Thank you guys for joining us on this live. Yes, this was a spoiler review. Sorry, I should have said that at the beginning. Um,
Should have,
One more
but
thing.
y'all knew
We're
that.
gonna, yes, y'all knew we were spoiling it today. One more thing. We are going to start rating our movies now when we give y'all reviews. So y'all get our rating. So what we doing, Desiree? Is it 1 to 5 skulls?
1 to 5 skulls. So y'all tell me. I gave this movie definitely. I'm gonna give it a 5 skull. I'm gonna give it a 5 skull. I don't have no major complaints. I'm gonna give it a 5
Mhm. Um, I'm gonna give it a 4 only because
because she hated Sam.
I wanted I wanted something bad to happen to him and it didn't. That's
It's a
my only
Disney
complaint because I
movie.
really
We can't kill them off.
they be killing people parents left and right. He deserve if they could kill people moms and pops he deserve even the girls moms was there. How y'all let the girls be in the movie? The girls their mom is deceased but Sam still walk around here saying people up and stuff. Nah, boo, he got to go. That was my only complaint because he deserves a less of a happy ending than everybody
You
else.
know what? You're right, because they did kill that little girl in the original without killing her, but they killed her. They did. You're right.
Exactly.
Oh
They
well.
could have did something. But yes, thank you guys for joining us. Thank you, Desiree, for making that drink. That looks awesome and amazing. Now I'm
I
upset
wish
that
y'all
I
could
only
see the
have this little bit
colorful
of.
swirls.
I
Y'all
know,
can't see
right?
it, but the
My
shiny
little,
stuff is so
I got
pretty.
my little bubbly. Is it my fizz? See
It's better
the
than her
fit?
fizz. Look, she got fizz. You got fizz in there? I thought it was wine.
It is it's Moscato.
Okay, okay. You know, when you say little fizz, I automatically think Sprite, 7 Up, some
Got
bubbles.
got my little fizz in there. But y'all enjoy Hocus Pocus too. We will be back soon, you guys. We got to interview. We got to review uh, Interview with the Vampire. We're gonna come back
Right.
for Halloween Kills, and a lot. Look, we still got the rest of the month to go.
And this is not horror related, but I did watch this today because it was dope. If you have Netflix, check out Intergalactic. It is extremely dope. It is not horror, but the animation was fire. The soundtrack was fire. It's
Oh,
like kid
okay,
candy.
okay,
Watch it.
okay, okay. Oh yeah, we posted about that in Fifth Wall Instagram, I think a week or so ago. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Do watch.
So
Do support. It was good.
oh yeah, you right. Thank you for reminding me. So I will be getting on that. Thank you guys for joining us, and hope you
For
enjoyed the
joining
movie.
us.
I'm about to get on my
See y'all
second
next
watch.
time. Lord, with the hair combing. Bye, y'all.